welcome back to another video. Just starting in the middle of the clip because well, I deleted too much, but here we are. It's been a while since my last video, so I decided why not share with you my horrible experience in my first two races on this track. Did this like 30 minutes ago as well, so this is fresh right here. Of course it won't be by the time it gets uploaded, but hey, who the fuck gives a shit. So starting off, of course, just getting one extra position. There's absolute chaos at the back, as you can see. You can't expect anything else. Like, that's about all you're gonna get. Bit loose on the rear end, and well, that's just foreshadowing, to be honest. It gets even worse, to a point where I can't blame anyone else but myself, because of course I can't. I'm the one driving. Of course, going in here with no practice at all, as you can probably tell, running straight into the barrier, and getting myself a 1.5 second penalty straight away. Because who else but me? Of course, there's one person up there with 4 seconds. Now, how that happened, I don't know. Not even gonna go back and check or anything like that, because I don't care. This race is about me, and just how badly both I fucked up and just the game being fucking stupid. As in, what the fuck is this penalty system? I mean, you'll see, and from the title of the video, you can already tell. There are gonna be some fucked up penalties, to say the least. Going in here, person with 9 seconds worth of penalties. How you pull that off, I don't know. And this is sport mode, so on the rank of BS, which, I mean, the rank of BS is quite BS if you ask me, and it was the same on sport, to be honest. It's not, especially at the back, it's absolute chaos at times. Here, just, I don't know what I was doing. Trying to get around, even though it could only really go bad for me if I did that. Still not confident on the throttle through here at all, going through. And well, it speaks for itself, the clip here. I mean, I was going in there with no practice, and yeah, it didn't go well. It didn't go well, to say the least, in both of these races. Now, from here, of course, 2 people with penalties, which helped me go forward. Of course, completely missing my braking point there. No practice, and things usually go to shit. Unless you manage to keep it clean. Which is what I kinda managed to do, except for the 1.5 second penalty I got and going off the track a couple times, but it was going well so far. Yep. Okay. That's quite something. It's so goddamn stupid. Like it really is. From here, I just had to catch up to the rest of the field. And if I remember correctly, it didn't take too long, because something weird happened at the front. But I guess we're about to find out. I don't even remember what happened in the first race. It was like 35 minutes ago, maybe 40 minutes ago. It's like 35 now, because I've been recording for about 5 minutes, or 4.5. And yeah, you can see the gap going down by quite a bit through basically every corner, just getting a few tenths, well, except for that corner. But I did catch up quite quickly to the next car, not taking the last corner well. of course I never do. Or the first corner, as you can see here. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly still don't know how to take that corner properly. I've only done 2 races and plugged up my wheel cam onto here just to commentate on it while it's fresh. And quite soon I've caught up to the next person, and then we see another person with 5 seconds worth of penalties, not going over to the right, which is great. Good to see some decent sportsmanship for once. And I believe we're not far from where it all goes wrong. Oh boy. Messing up here. Apparently missing my shift. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not doing another take, even though I could just cut it up. I'm not going to giving you the best content by not cutting at all. And also going without the script, which I mean, some people they use scripts for whatever reason. I don't know why you would bother with something like this. Just commentate on what's happening. Read the text if you have to, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm not that guy or something. We're going through here a bit better than the previous laps. Definitely could have done better. I don't know what I was doing here, going to the inside and completely messing up my exit. And getting just on the curb, using the most of the track as possible. And then we see the fucking Christ, British driver going off the track. This is good quality content right here. And getting past the other British guy before the long sweeping right or whatever. Up now behind the Austrian driver of, I don't know, who knows. But you know, it seemed like it was going well. I mean, Russian driver goes off the track, and Hawu there only has half a tenth of penalties. Niki in the chat saying he can't stop laughing. I mean, honestly, you can't really say much else, because what the hell is this race? Now, as you can clearly see from here, nothing's gonna happen here, so it ends up being P9. So there's that at least. But the next race went even worse. And speaking of the devil, here we are with a just random cut going straight into race number 2. That is just after, put on a livery this time. So didn't even do any laps in time trial or anything like that. Just went straight for getting a livery, and it was worth it. Now this race starting P15. You see the Renault of Martinez up ahead. We're gonna see a bit more of him later in the race. Starting off, going immediately up to P13, but getting a 3-second time penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. Now, I've never seen that before in this game. And I personally do think it's bullshit, because you can't really avoid overtaking under yellow flags in a game like this. In a game like F1, yes. But a game like this, no. It's not gonna happen. Side by side with the German driver, he goes straight off the road. I actually attempted doing that on others, but well, they were smarter. Samo, the South African driver, we also see a bit more of him later on, so you can look forward to that. Here, trying to get past the Mercedes driver doesn't quite happen as fast as I would have wanted to. Do get past the Audi the French driver, and then of course having to serve my penalty. So dropping straight back down to 12th, which isn't fun, but that's what happens when you ignore yellow flags apparently. So you know, that's great. And then going into the first corner here, there's just even more chaos, a lot of bumping, but no one goes off the track, so there's that at least. For whatever reason, trying to go up the inside off the other Supra, which doesn't work, but I did get past 2 other drivers, or was that 3? I have no clue. Not gonna go back and check. You can do that. Or maybe you caught it, who knows. And from here, it's all just about trying to move past the other drivers and simply keeping it clean, not getting any penalties. Of course, I've already spoiled it for you. That doesn't happen. Oh, this game is quite something. So trying to do the same thing I did on the other car. Don't even remember what car it was. Of the German driver. It was a Peugeot, that's what it was. Yeah, Salma here is a bit smarter than that German driver, so he doesn't do that. Whereas here, tried going to the right there, but I don't know what happened, if it was me just not reacting to the situation or the car understeering. Probably the first one. Here, just on the outside, I don't know what I was doing here, to be honest. Because I knew I couldn't hold it around the outside, but still attempted it. I don't know if I did that strategically or not. Probably not. It was just me being stupid, even though I knew that wouldn't work. You ever see the Bulgarian driver again, who finished ahead of me in the previous race? See, going through here while the others cause absolute, I don't know what to call that, chaos, that's for sure, and then get another penalty. Another 3-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. What the fuck is this bullshit? You can't just not overtake people when that happens. Like, it's bullshit, in my opinion. It doesn't matter. I mean, a rule like that shouldn't be in a game like this. It's too arcadey, and it's. I mean, in the top lobby, sure, you could probably avoid this pretty easily. But a battle rating of B is battle rating. What the fuck? Driver rating. Not gonna cut that out. You can now hear how my brain doesn't function properly. Driver rating B does not work with whatever penalty bullshit this is, and the answer should not be in the game, in my opinion. Of course, this is my first ever experience with it, so I can easily say I hate this. It's fucking bullshit. It shouldn't be here. Not in a game like this. Of course, it's a thing in F1 and a few other racing games, but in those are closer to simulator games than this. I mean, Gran Turismo is still very much a simcade. Of course, games like F1 22 are also simcades, but not as bad as this. Of course, I'm pretty sure I ended up squeezing Samo here, so we do make a bit of contact. That was probably on me, but that's fine. So with all this, I have a decent position of P5, and I was able to pass Samo before, so I was expecting to be able to do it again. Of course, going on the outside here, let's see what happens, because I don't even remember. Oh, I actually tried sticking it. Why the fuck? Okay, but someone does go wide, so that's what happened. Go on the inside here and get on the power too early. Yep. And that one was on me. However, the penalties are bullshit. And I know that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't got the penalties, because I would have been not fighting someone. So had it not been for whatever the fuck that weird penalty system is, that shit wouldn't have happened. Of course, that's just because of Church of Future. Here, I just completely lose focus and brake way too late, allowing the French driver to go past me. Just absolutely lost focus because I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake, what the fuck? In my head, and that it didn't help. it sure as hell did not help. Going into the second corner now, just trying to keep up with the Frenchman. And, well, basically catch up to him and at least get P10 in a lap, which, I mean, at this distance, shouldn't be the hardest thing, right? And at this point, only 4 tenths behind. Did not quite get the exit out of the corner, so it does go up to about 5 tenths. Yep. But that's fine. Going into the corner, way better run through. Probably could have taken that a lot faster as well, but yeah, it happened. Literally bumping into the back of him, trying to take it faster. Lapping the Belgian driver with a 2-second time penalty. Well, I don't even know how that happened. And completely cutting the corner there. I don't know what that was about. Didn't result in a penalty though. But that did. That sure as hell did. And yeah, I mean the barrier collisions, I mean that's fine. Just don't touch the barriers, I guess. It's bullshit if you get punted into a barrier and then get the penalty, which has happened to me before, but what can you do? And yeah, the penalties on the yellow flags, it's bullshit. It's honestly bullshit. It should just get removed, to be honest. Bye bye now.